Our devotion today is from Proverbs chapter 18. Before we look at it, I want to let you know today we're praying for Tim and Sam Black. So Proverbs chapter 18, we're going to keep it simple today. We're just going to look at verses 10 and 11. I think these are verses of great encouragement for us and a source of peace for us, an understanding of where our hope and our help comes from. They actually remind me of a song. I don't know if you know this song or not, but it's one we sang when I was in youth group. The name of the Lord, it says in verse 10, is a strong tower. The righteous run to it and are safe. I get an image when I read that, and I think that's what's beautiful about this verse is it paints an image of those, you're out and you see this enemy coming. You see danger coming. And what do? All you do is you simply turn and you run into this strong tower. And that's what Scripture wants us to know. That's what the Lord is for us. And I think it's such a beautiful image because all we're required to do is run to Him. We have an enemy that wants us to be afraid and wants us to be overwhelmed by the circumstances of life and wants us to find our peace in lots of different places that aren't the Lord. And yet we have the strong tower, the only place that we can be saved, this place of comfort, this place of security. And Scripture tells us to run to it. The righteous will run to that tower. Those whose eyes are on the Lord, who are looking for Him, who love the Lord, will know where their security is. They run to the Lord. His name is a strong tower. All we got to do is call out to Him. There is power in His name. Verse 11 follows it, though. It says, the rich man's wealth is his strong city, and like a high wall in his own esteem. And I like the way the ESV says it, in his own imagination. It's like a high protective wall. And as I said, there's a lot of different places that we can put our security. And of course, we know that they're all unstable ground. They're not the strong tower that the name of the Lord is. And for this example here in verse 11, it gives the example of a rich man whose security is in his wealth and in his own esteem, in his estimation, in his imagination. He's secure. He's in the strong city that he has constructed for himself. And we know that it's not quite as stable, it's not quite as secure as he thinks, and it doesn't take much, does it? I mean, we see this, it seems like it's always constantly the threat of our government collapsing or, the financial system going under, and we know that those things are fleeting. Our peace and security cannot be in those things, and Scripture says, don't do it. Have your peace and security in the name of the Lord, the strong tower. That's the only place that we are truly safe. So I want to encourage you today with just those two verses. Maybe you need to call out the name of the Lord today. Sometimes we miss the most obvious solution to our problem, and we don't think about the fact that God is the strong tower that is there for us, and He's ready. He's ready for us to run to Him. So if you're stressed today, if you're going through something, run to the Lord, and let's remember to remind ourselves He's our strong tower. God bless you guys. Thank you for taking time to listen to this. If God spoke something to you out of it, leave us a message on Facebook and on YouTube. Minister to one another.